start with the second choice. Explaining or describing the event and just about the events that occurred throughout the day. So let's start. Today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. because most of my friends woke me up due to some reason. Then I slept once again because I was not feeling well. And I woke up at 7:50. I got fresh in 8:30. Then went to eat breakfast, but the breakfast was not available, so they didn't give us the breakfast. And went for the college at 9, and the first period was civil practical. And then the college was held. Then I spent the day through the college, and meanwhile through the day, the college, the lunch, I didn't went to the mess to eat the lunch. I went in the canteen to eat something else with one of my friends. Then after coming from the college, I was too tired but still managed to bath. And then after doing the bath, I came out, and I came out at 4:20 and slept for 10 minutes, then studied for half an hour, or you can say up to 45 minutes, and slept for another 15 minutes. Then I went for the gym at 5:40. I did the gym till around 7, then went to the stationery to buy the milk. After I bought a half liter of the gold packet of milk and came back to the room at 7:15 around 7:15, and ate some snacks along with studying, and studied till 7:45. Then took a small break and studied once again till 8. Stopped at 8. And yeah, I'm recording this video in front of you. So that's what happened throughout my day. Let's continue for explaining about the topics of atomic habits. So we are on chapter 12. Study I was only waiting for the videos that's going to go for one page of atomic habits. But today I will continue from here as I have no time limit, so let's continue. Every action requires a certain amount of energy. The more energy required, the less likely you to occur. So if you do 100 push-ups per day, that's a lot of energy in the beginning. When you're motivated and excited, you can muster the strength to get started. But after a few days, such a massive effort feels exhausting. Meanwhile, sticking to the habit, doing 100 push-ups per day requires almost no energy to get started. The less the energy a habit requires, the more likely it is to occur. Look at any behavior that fills so much of your life, and you will see that it can be performed by levels of motivation. Habits like scrolling on mobile phones, checking email, watching television steal so much of our time because they can be performed almost without effort. They are remarkably convenient. In a sense, every habit is just an obstacle getting what you really want. Dieting is an obstacle to getting fit. Meditation is an obstacle to feeling calm. Journaling is an obstacle to thinking clearly. You don't actually want the habit itself. What you really want is the outcome the habit delivers. The greater the obstacle, that is, the more difficult the habit, the more friction there is between you and your desired end state. This is why it is crucial to make your habits so easy that you will do them even when you don't feel like it. If you can make your good habits more convenient, you will be more likely to follow through on them. But what about all the moments when we see them to do the opposite? If you are also lazy, how do you explain people accomplishing hard things like raising a child or starting a business or climbing Mount Everest? Certainly, you're capable of doing very hard things. The problem is that some days you feel like doing the hard work, and some days you feel like giving it. On the tough days, it's crucial to have as many things working in your favor as possible, so that you can overcome the challenges life naturally throws your way. On the tough days, it's crucial to have as many things working in your favor as possible, so that you can overcome the tough days. It's crucial to have as many things working in your favor as possible, so that you can overcome the challenges life naturally throws your way. The less friction you face, the easier it is for your stronger self to emerge. The idea behind make it easy is to not to only do easy things. The idea is to make it as easy as possible in the moment to do things that clear from the long run. How to achieve more effort? How to achieve more with less effort? So this is the next para that we will continue. Imagine holding a garden hose that is built in the middle. Some water can flow through, but not very much. If you want to increase the rate at which water passes through the hose, you have two options. The first option is to crank up the valve and force more water out. The second option is to simply remove the bend in the hose and let the water flow through naturally. Trying to pump up your motivations to take the hard habit is like trying to force water through a bent hose. You can do it, but it requires a lot of effort and the tension in your life. Meanwhile, making a habit simple and easy is like removing the bend in the hose rather than trying to overcome the friction in your life. You reduce it. One of the most effective ways to reduce the friction associated with the habit is to practice environment design. In chapter 6, we discussed environment design as a method for making cues more obvious, but you can also optimize your environment to make actions easier. The method to making cues more obvious, but you can also optimize your environment to make actions easier. For example, when deciding where to practice a new habit, it is the best to choose a place that is already along the path of your daily routine. Habits are easier to build when they fit into the flow of your life. You are more likely to go to the gym if it is on your way to work because stopping doesn't add much friction to your lifestyle. By comparison, if the gym is the path you normal to commute, even by just a few blocks, now you are going out of your way to get there. Perhaps even more effective is reducing the friction within your home or office. Too often we try to start habits in high friction environments. We try to follow strict diet. We try to follow a strict diet while we are out to dinner with friends. We try to write a book in a chaotic household. We try to concentrate while using a smartphone filled with distractions. It doesn't have to be this way. We can remove the points of friction that hold us back. This is precisely what electronics manufacture in Japan began to do in 1970. Yeah, that's it for you guys. And I want to read and explain more about this, but due to time limit, I have also got the video for 30 seconds. So I would like to stop here. And yeah, that's it today. Okay, guys. Thank you.